Hello, Ragnolf, and hello, everybody. We're gonna do some side questing today. This water's almost frozen. But how is everybody? Let's see. Alright, I did some stuff off stream. I do some side quests and stuff off stream. I know not everybody's gonna want to watch all of that. But I figure while I'm doing some, I can stream a little bit. No, thank you for the pets. I wish we could ride mounts in cities. Or let us fucking sprint longer. And something I do want to focus on today, I want to do some tailoring. And maybe some other work. So do need to get level 30 tailor. Fufusha sent you to learn about materia, you say. Very well. Bring me 15 fragments of grade 1 carbonized matter and we'll talk. There you go. It seems Fufusha has high hopes for you. Very well, let us speak of materia. The art of crafting with materia is yet new to Eorzea. It was born to our shores by a goblin scholar named Munimix some few years ago. Put simply, the process begins with extracting materia from old gear. This is when attached to another piece of gear, enhancing the item's properties. Mind you, it's not as if it was half-wit can do the attaching. No, it takes a skilled craftsman with necessary knowledge and experience. And once the process also required substances known as chrysalites. The carbonized matter you've gathered us is one substance. But then they discovered a way to attach materia without the stuff, and we botanists are a little more idle for it. Such is a way of progress. And that, my friend, is materia in brief. Now, I thank you not to ask me about the workings of it. That sort of scholarly stuff is beyond my fathoming. If you wish to know more, perhaps try your hand at crafting with materia. I suggest you seek out the Goblin Munimix. Instead, he has his camp at a place called Bonfire in the winds of Central Thanalan. Which is weird, because, like, you can't do this until the main quest tells you to go there, and the main quest tells you to go there anyway. So why is this part of the crafting class quest? I don't get it. Oh, and then keep in mind that materia comes in great many varieties, each granting unique benefits to the gear it's attached to. I dare say you'll lose count of all the kinds that you come across on your ventures. If I were you, I'd try to find a craftsman who'd be willing to attach materia for me. Chances are there's such a person among your list of acquaintances. Yeah, like me. Okay, this will give me 6 perception. This will give me 7 gathering and 3 perception. So that sounds like the winner so far. 8 gathering. Yeah, 7 and... Yeah, so that's not... That's 10 points. This is 6... 8... and 4. Okay, yeah, so these are given the most benefit. Oh my god, red pants. What am I, fucking Yosuke? Level 25 botany quest. As Gridania continues to make headway along the road to recovery, ever more outsiders shall flock to their gates. They come here in hopes of trading, and Gridania most welcome them if she is to forge strong bonds with our neighbors and prosper. Make no mistake, Bear, busy times lie ahead. Verily, we have just now received an order for no fewer than 2,000 fine quality sprigs of chamomile from the quicksand in Olda. So run along and harvest them, would you? I jest, of course. A task of this scale will require more than 2 hands. You would be so good to as procure, say, 15 sprigs. I would consider it an appropriate contribution. Chamomile is well known for its fragile aroma and soothing properties. There's a satisfaction to be had in ensuring that folk from every corner of the realm can sample the delights of these great staple. Do you not agree? The herb is abundant in Upper Lanoska, around Oakwood to be precise. Once you have harvested 15 sprigs, pray deliver them to Sadre. Upper Lanoska. Hi, Danny. $584 yobs to the west. How's it going, buddy? You playing Pokemon ZA? I see. Your friend let me borrow it, so I'll be focusing on that. I see. Ain't nothing, fuck you. Ooh, giving lickies. I got something you can lick. Wow, why is it being so stupid right now? Let's see, let me lurk in somebody. Who wants to get lurked? No, I'm staying Keyblade. My fur will be all wet. Ooh. Why, are you taking a shower? Sticky rice. I need to take a shower, but Danny licking me. He's just trying to give you a tongue bath. Oh look, he's high. Yeah, there is the camera myself. I should go see what I need to do for some of my company quests and level up all this shit. Like, what do I gotta gather? Remember to hydrate or dihydrate. I haven't been in Olda in a while. I don't know if I should save up for a VR headset or buy my model. That's a good question. Oh, they want sticky rice, okay. And raw danburite. I don't know where they're... Well, actually, it should tell me. Yeah, it's Skull Valley in western Lanaska. I mean, I guess maybe you save it for the headset so you can actually, like, use it. Though, you already play VR chat without a headset, right? So you could just save it for your model. I can't really do VR. Like, I don't think I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to get used to it. None of this is what I need. Okay. Up over towards... This is Tasha. That's a good question, yes. I think just save it for your model for now. You have, that way you kind of have a reason to get the VR thing, the VR headset. I mean, yeah, it's the most expensive, but if he already plays VR with it off, without one, then you might as well get the model. That way you can have a reason to save up for the VR headset. I have a stack of what I'm trying to harvest, but I can't harvest it because I don't have space, which is the stupidest fucking thing in this game. Funny thing, I have money to buy it, but I'm unemployed. I mean, same. Well, I mean, I'm unemployed and have basically no money. I'm worried I fucked up somewhere because Twitch hasn't been paying me. He's just sticky rice. I'll give you something sticky. Maybe make a cotton shirt. I think I could do that. I need one undyed cotton cloth. Let's see. Which takes 2 yards. God damn it. Is your cotton shirt at high quality, bro? What am I wearing as? Let's see. Blacksmith. It's level 25. A botanist, weaver. Thank you, Cafe Bear. Gathering perception, control. Let's see. They're just like assless chaps. Almost. Dew thread and undyed velveteen. Man, how do I get that? I need dew thread and cayenne. What the fuck is dew thread? It's from Dynamite Web. You can't. That sucks. You have to fucking go hunt for it. Guess I go get a Weaver quest. Let's see, Weaver Field. Back so soon? Very well, let's assume it's Chinying. And I haven't even taken the level 5 one. Since you last we spoke, you will doubtless have spent your time making the basic products of our trade, namely yarn and cloth. Now, I would have you take such basic products and craft whole garments from them. Make 3 pairs of hempen breeches and present them for my inspection. You'll be working with hempen cloth and yarn this time, as well as a little bit of leather. Gigama can furnish you with the materials to help you get started. But eager as I am to see that the fruits of your labor, I would be remiss if you were not to mention that there are more economical methods of procuring that which you need. For example, the moko grass from which you have been dutifully making yarn can be freely gathered out in the wilds. That said, one can simply rip it out of the ground with one's hand. The scythe is needed, as well as working knowledge of botany. Have you perchance made an acquaintance of a botanist or two? If not, I heartily recommend that you do so. They are attractively earthy without seemingly dirty, and useful besides. Having said all that, I will not accept a newfound passion for botany and its practitioners as an excuse for a late delivery of your breeches, so don't keep me waiting. There were 3 pairs of hempen breeches. Do you need 2 leather, 2 more yarn, and 4 more cloth. But the cloth, so I need 6 yarn. That gives me 2 spindles, so I need to do this only 3 times. And I need 1 more leather, so let me swap to leather worker. Well, there's my leather. Oh fuck, god damn it. I need more fucking hempen cloth. Awoo. Blefaris, oh my gosh, Amber, oh my gosh, hi everybody, welcome. I'm the bear with you, I play single player story driven content, but today I'm doing some Final Fantasy. I do Final Fantasy 14 at night, and I do it on the weekends with Ragnolf, who's also in chat. And on the afternoon, I've been working on doing some Resident Evil 3. No, not Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 4. I'm finishing that up for my birthday stream. And when I finish up that, I'm going to be doing some Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. But thank you, you two, for the raid. And hello, Winter. Hello, Grawly. Hello, Birdo. Thank you so much for the raids, everybody. Welcome on in. If you guys were playing that like escape room game, I think I heard. How did that go? I'm currently doing some crafting. I'm trying to level up my my what is it, Weaver? Yeah, Weaver. It was very fun. We escaped. Ooh, at least you escaped. I need another one. Damn. This is always so hard to keep track of. I'm gonna do this again. Amber helped a lot, and Cole was VIP. Oh, Cole was there too. Spelling? Spelling what? I was the pretty one. I mean, that's true. But guys, if you need to do anything like eat, drink, sleep, take a shower, jerk off, what have you, go ahead and do it. I'll keep them busy. Thank you again for the raid. Well, raids. Alright, there we go. Now I can make the last pair. I'm not doing anything terribly exciting right now. And thank you for giving them a shout out. I take it the breeches are ready. Yes, here you go. Here's your breeches, man. Yes. Not bad, Bear. Not bad at all. This style of legwear has never been particularly fashionable, nor has its design changed significantly over the years. Fluctuating links aside, but I digress. I wondered if you might try for a variation on the conventional design, but I see you opted for orthodoxy. A wise decision in this case. Hempen clothing is inexpensive and durable, making it popular amongst farmers, miners, and others who have to work the land. Hi, Shards. Big hugs. Such customers value comfort and mobility over all else. They may appreciate the elegant forms, but they will not sacrifice function for them. Each garment has a purpose, Bear, a purpose that you should always bear in mind. A scalloped hem is about as useful as a miner's nipples on a gladiator's breastplate. True. Now then, having completed your latest task, I believe you have earned this spinning wheel. I mean, I made myself a better one, but cool, thanks, dude. Use it in combination with your needle and work will benefit from it. Saying that, I will, of course, take you a little while to become accustomed to using tools together. You need not worry, though. I fully intend to give you an ample opportunity to acquire the knack. In fact, I won't be teaching you anything else until you have. Hi, Nogadaru! I came with the bear and wolf raid. Thank you! By the time that spinning wheel feels like it belongs in your hand, I dare say I'll have thought of a new task for you. Until then, my boy. Let's see. That's exactly what I'm wearing. That's also exactly what I'm wearing. And that's worse than what I'm wearing, so give me the coin. I always found this guy's hat really freaking weird. Ah, Bear, you'll do. Make me a dozen bolts of undyed hempen cloth as fast as you can. Note the palpable sense of urgency. Time is of the essence, my boy. Straight to the point. That's what I prefer, really. So I need undyed hempen cloth. Okay, so I need 24 of those, but I make 2 at a time, so I just need to make 12. Let's make sure I only make low quality, because I have to. They have to all be the same quality. The condition of my hempen bandana is now 0%. I was worried about that. I assume that means I don't get the benefit. That should be hopefully fine. So I'm not doing anything terribly exciting right now, but maybe I should go do something a bit more exciting than just crafting right now. Alright, here you go. We urgently need that cloth, bear. Yeah, here you go. Praise Nemea for bringing you here once you did. There wasn't time to explain before, but Sunsilk Tapestry has the honor of supplying the immortal flames. Noble patrons, to be sure, but ones whose needs can be rather difficult to predict. On this particular occasion, a detachment of elf-soaked adventurers from the Foreign Brigade thought the Silver Bazaar an appropriate location for a bout of fisticuffs, resulting in a pressing need for bandages. Ordinarily, we would not accept such a large commission at short notice, but the Foreign Brigade is a favorite of Her Grace. It would not do to let the troublemakers suffer, even if they did bring it upon themselves. And so your loving woven fabric will soon be wrapped around the cracked heads, gashed knees, and splint knuckles of said ruffians. Still, your time hasn't been entirely wasted. I dare say you can now weave hempen cloth in your sleep, which is handy talent to have, given the fabric's many uses. You've made progress in short. In fact, I do believe you're ready to undertake commissions. Yeah, guild leaves. You tell me like every 15th level. I should be able to wear one of those myself then. I'm pretty sure I have one. Give me the coin. Now, let's see if I have something else I can go do right now. Check levels. I can do my level 35 Paladin quest. She's up around here. I think that's why they have an Ethernet there, because that helps you get to the Paladin mentor. a lot quicker. You have earned the right to call yourself a paladin, but how do others treat you? Do they recognize you for what you are? Remember that fancy swordplay and well-polished armor do not make a paladin. You must be just in your heart and strive always to be an exemplar of true virtue. Once, not so long ago, the Sultan's sword could walk on the streets with their head held high. When they marched by, the small folk would look upon them in reverence and gratitude. And no one was more respected than Captain, my predecessor. When I first saw him, I was still a child. My father had promised to take me to the local festival, but somewhere he took a wrong turn. We became lost and stumbled upon a secluded back alley. Luck was not with us, because the next moment we found ourselves in the middle of a riot. Drunken hunters were firing arrows into the crowd, and we were caught between them. There was no way out. It was only a matter of time before we would be struck. That's when the captain saved us from our plight. I've never seen a sword move so swiftly. It flashed faster than my eyes could follow, and in seconds the hunters were on the ground and fleeing for their lives. Oh, on the ground or fleeing. I was like, how could they be doing both? Hi, Ragnolf. The captain was gone down the street, slicing at their heels before my father had time to thank him. Even today, I could see the captain as he was, blood on his sword, armor impossibly bright in the sun. After that, all I ever wanted was to be a paladin. I would practice endlessly with my sword, dreaming of bandits defeated and monsters slain. Even after I became one of the Sultan's sword, the memory of the captain still inspired me. I was always the first to arrive at the training yard and last to leave. And so the years passed, and before I knew it, I found myself named captain of the Sultan's sword. Yet the triumph was hollow, because by then the honor of the Sultan's sword elite, that very thing I had drawn to me, the brotherhood, was a mere visage, like the discarded banner of a defeated foe. There were many reasons for the fall, but the loss of Oathkeeper, yes, that was the mortal blow. The sword Oathkeeper was bestowed upon the first captain, the Sultan's sword, by the Sultan of the Ul'dah. In time it became our standard, the symbol of oaths he had sworn, and it was treasured by each new captain by generations. Possession was proof of Sultan's sword command. But then the unthinkable came to pass. Oathkeeper was stolen by the traitor. Well, Keyblades typically can't be stolen. I mean, what? Wrong Square Enix franchise. It shook our brotherhood to the core. How can we be trusted to protect the Sultana if we cannot even hold onto our symbol of fealty? We have been tarnished in the eyes of ruler and ruled alike. If the Sultan's sword are to survive, we must find the traitor and recover Oathkeeper. But the Sultan's sword have grown too weak, and we cannot do it ourselves. We've been forced to recruit outsiders to help us in our cause. I have high hopes for you, my friend. It is a great thing that we ask, and you must learn more of our secrets if you are to succeed. In outer Ladnaska, here the hermit's hovel is a great grove where ringtails congregate. Pitting yourself against a host of the beast would be a fine way to hone the skills that I would teach you. In the grove you will find another brazier, this time filled with a potent incense that will drive the creatures into frenzy. Defeat your attackers and return to me. Ragnolf's just like taking pictures of me and leaving. Where'd he go? Ragnolf, where'd you go, buddy? There you are. You literally know where to run. Yes, big hugs. Alright. Let's see. So, where did he say to go? Honor lost. In Lanaska. Damn, place I haven't been to. Alright, let's go. The granny. Where's a granny? Mapping the realm, outer Lanaska. Holy crap, the level 41 here. I could also go do my level 35 Dragoon quest as well. I don't know why I got off my mount, but I guess I was expecting to... be kind of close to my destination. Confusing landscape. If only I could fly. The salt golem, man, it's percent all over again. Evil monkeys. He's gonna fight bear. No, that wasn't too difficult. Wait a minute. I'm gonna go to the internet. Well done! You have taken the skills I taught you and made them your own. I still don't have word where the traitor is hiding, but I will inform you the moment I do. Until then, continue your training. I get Sheltron, which... and Oath Master. Increases Oath gauge by 5 each time an auto attack lands. And if I remember, Sheltron makes me invincible or something like that? Oath gauge. The Oath gauge displays the current strength of a paladin's oath, which increases as auto attacks are performed. A strong oath is required to execute several select actions such as Sheltron, cover, and intervention, and will grow weaker upon using them. Let's see. Christ, there's a lot of skills in this game. Oh, spirits have... I forgot about that. I like how it's called Spirits Within, like the Final Fantasy movie. Reduces damage taken by 15%. Okay, so that's a defensive ability. I should actually put that over here. There we go. I don't need teleport on 2 locations. So I'm gonna put Shield Bash here. And I'll put Spirits Within. I guess here, and then relocate Total Eclipse here. There we go. Hi, Jet! Because I have, yeah, teleport's right there. And let's go do my Dragoon quest. I'm gonna goon. Do I have anything that increases, like, tenacity? No, not really. Alright. Oh, well, while I'm in Corthus, I could probably do my rogue quest, hunting log. So, let's see, rogue hunting list, let's see. I need to kill a Gobu, a Croc, a Redhorn Ogre, a Taurus, a Chinchilla, I hope I'm not too weak to kill these things. Oh shit, I don't have greens. My Chocobo could help. I need to see where I can pick up a lot of those greens. Let's see. Guy Shaw greens? Yeah. Is there a place where I can just buy just a ton of them? Yeah, vendors. There's elements at lower decks, the Tempest, Foundation, we've seen. Bunch of places I've never heard of. Man, bunch of locations to the gold saucer. Let me see. Menza lower decks would be the easiest place to get them. Mm, 35? I should be able to handle this. Yeah, there's one down. Crocodiles are so fucking creepy in this game. Well, there's the Crocs. I need another Gobu. I got all the things that are like around here too. I remember needing a lot of baskets of fleece. And so I decided to murder that thing. Yeah, there's the Gobu's down. White Brim, Providence Point. Let's see. There's Providence Point. White Brims around here. Yeah, let's not fall down there. Okay, that's not something I gotta hunt right now. I thought maybe it was. No, okay. I'm absolutely out of my mind, but maybe we'll get him, so. Level 35 rogue. I'm still not even a ninja. Now where's this Taurus thing? Question for the ages. Maybe over here. Oh, those. That might be it. Redhorn Ogre? Oh, that's what I just want. Just casual demons running around? I don't know where this tourist thing is at. Ah! Like it says it's the ogre's belly. Oh shit, I might die. Ah, I killed it, but I died! It didn't even count! You bitch. Hi, Ursa. At least I killed one. I could probably make one of those. I need 1 bronze rivets and 2 leather. It's not gonna give me a lot of XP anyway, but... An eye for detail, blacksmith 1. Right now, I need bronze rivets. Not just bronze. What you doing, Ragnolf? Are you sitting? You good puppy? And Ursa, hope you're doing well as well, buddy. Promotion. Oh, that... Right, that's why they give you a hunting log. I forgot about that. First song. Well, there's level 31 saw. Steel rivets. That was the wrong button. God damn it. Thanks, Ko-Fi Bear. Oh, but I still need to... God damn it. I need steel and steel rivets. Let's see if I can go get oak now. I need South Shroud. Yeah. Oh, I can harvest. Yeah, I can harvest stuff around here now, so. Damn, game's like, you suck. Try again. No, that'll help me suck less. I feel like I shouldn't be chopping down the wood that is holding up parts of the land that they've built this encampment on. Actually, that seems like a design flaw in their camp. Crazy ass bug. What do I need a tarantula for? Silencing potion and Master Alchemist 1. Enchanted Quicksilver. Right. I should probably make a new claw hammer. Any crab oil. I'm starting to see a lot of things that need that. See, more crab oil. Wow. Hooray for a 70% chance that ends up not. Ah. Okay, cool. The hell's a marbled eye? Huh, maybe the guild sells them? Belly, big hugs. There's a marbled eye. 2 elm lumber. Damn it, I don't have enough for one. Hi, not. And 10 more levels to be able to desynthesize cloth stuff. Good of you to come, Bear. I happen to have work for you. It is a commission of sorts for one of our regular customers, a gentleman named Wawaruka. To show our appreciation for his continued patronage, I would present him with his choice of bespoke garments. Seek him out on Onyx Lane and offer your services. Oh, and remember, Bear, you are representing me, so acquit yourself accordingly. Damn, why is it so far away? Ah, I'm Wawaruka. Who's asking? Ah, hell, this Big Rose don't need to go troubling himself on my account. All them gloves and scarves were for the guild, not me. I'm something of a quartermaster around here, see, and the lads go through gear faster a kobold chewing on a chunk of mithril. But if the big man insists, it'd be rude not to accept. Now then, I reckon I could do with a new cotton scarf, aye, and a pair of cotton shepherd slops and all. Once I've got her on the last legs, see? Been meaning to get around to replacing them. Expect you be wanting me to come to the guild for a fitting, will you? See you there then. Cotton scarf from cotton shepherd slumps. So I need 2 cotton yarn, 4 undyed cotton cloth, and an undyed opinion. Let's start with this. This is the easy part. I need 4 of those. This takes 2 each. This makes 2 though. So I just need to do this 4 times, but I don't have con. I think I sell con. Hey Lou! How am I? I'm doing pretty alright. How are you? You people good? Well, at least you're good. I just need 2 more cotton, which this makes 2. The fabric of cotton. Yeah, that's taken care of. Now I can make those. And there's a cotton scarf. A cotton scarf and a pair of cotton slops, that's all? Well, let's not keep the customer waiting. Yes, take my high quality stuff. Alright then, Bear. Your garments are ready, sir. Allow me to help you into them. Hey, yo, that's hot. Core, these are nice. Bloody nice. I've never had such a fine garments before. You're a weaver and a half, you are, Bear. Big Rose always did know how to train him. You're too kind, sir. Pardon me for saying so, sir, but I must confess that I had rather finer arrangements in mind when I extended you this invitation. Should you desire such, I would be honored to make them for you myself. Da ha ha ha, thanks, Big Rose, but no thanks. I can't see myself in frilly wartshirts. Mine's where I belong, not some fancy ball. You need a lady on your arm to go with those things. Ha! That'll be the day, eh? What are you, gay? Anyway, I'd be best to get on, but knowing how fast the lads go through gloves, I dare say I'll be back for too long. Thanks again for the duds. You can lead a chocobo to water. Good work, Bear. Carry on. The time has come, Bear. Today you will work on behalf of Sunsilk Tapestries. Your client is heir to a vast fortune, a rare sort of individual in this city, I know. Like many men of means, ever does he seek new and Epicurean delights. I can only imagine what he desires this time. I thought it best for you to go and meet the man yourself, so I've taken the liberty of scheduling an appointment for you at the Sunsilk Tapestries shop in the steps of Nald. As I'm sure you're aware, that's on the other side of the city, and men like Mama Jaru are not fond of waiting. In short, hurry! I think we have this, like, you know, super convenient teleportation network. I don't have enough elm to make myself another one of those. No, I cannot spare a gill, you disgusting parasite. Really, if your kind put half as much effort into finding a job as sponging off upstanding... Oh, the weaver. Uh-huh. 'Twas a reflex. I have had to fend far off too many beggars this day. I should warn you that I have very specific requirements which must needs be fulfilled to the letter. I but recently discovered that I possess a prodigious talent for the gladiatorial arts, and am reliably informed that only the most expertly crafted equipment will allow me to realize my full potential. What do you want me to do about it? I'm not an armor smith, apparently, but I also am. I want a cotton action, but not just any. It must be enhanced with materia. The ordinary kind is fit to be worn only by peasants. Understood? Good. Now then, I believe you have a job to do. Materia enhanced cotton action. So I need 3. I need, let's see, cotton. Do this 3 times. Damn. Hi, Rose. Awawa. You waking at like midnight? I passed out for a good like 8 hours? Yeah, I see. Hold on. I have materia in here. So I don't know if I have anything to like grab some materia out of right now. Ah, my boots. I do it. Gotcha. Hi, Dragon Lore. Okay. A wind-up Shinryu. That was random. I was gonna see if any of this has materia I can extract. Okay, I have so much shit in here, there's gotta be something to extract materia from, right? My friend made me spaghetti. Dude, I also had spaghetti for dinner. Yes, twinning. And tomorrow I'm gonna go to Taco Bell for Taco Tuesday. Usually we make our own tacos, but got everything I can extract materia out of is... Oh, there we go. Wait, this is gonna also... Damn it, this is also gonna give me a crafting one, isn't it? Fuck. I don't want to put that into something I'm gonna use for a quest, because I can actually use that shit. But did I check my weapons? I think I did, yeah. Alright, what about any of this? Isn't Taco Tuesday on Wednesdays? No! That's why it's Taco Tuesday! There we go, Savage Aim material. I'll give him that. I should be melting in front of Mutamix for quit. God damn it. I hate that. Wrong button. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let me go to... I'm gonna Mutamix. Let's see. Oda... Blackbird Station. Hi, Seven! Thank you for the water. Streaking Jag. Ooh, can I see? Magnolf, buddy, are you still here? What's the goal right now? Never played this game. So usually I play this with Ragnolf on the weekends. So that usually that's when I do story missions. Today, since it's just a weekday, I'm kind of just I'm increasing my crafting classes to be able to craft better weapons and armor for us. I'm adding things to backstage right now. I don't know what that means. And in this game, your crafting classes have missions to do, which will give you better crafting gear. Your regular classes have your fighting classes have stuff like that too, which give you new skills. Name terms, I am adding things to Discord. I see. Does that have to be something significant? Why did they make Mythorang? That's weird. I mean, having missions for speeding up crafting classes is a good idea. WoW made me way too much fishing. The fishing classes in here is actually pretty easy to level up because there's a fishing mini game that actually will level up it, will give it a ton of experience. But it's ran every other hour, every other real life hour. So I think it's on odd hours for me. So like 11, 1, 3. I wish Weaver had combat stuffs. That'd be pretty funny. I mean, technically you can actually fight as your crafting classes. So as a blacksmith, I just destroyed those bugs. But it doesn't actually give you experience. I bet I can hammer the fuck out of this guy. Get dropped. No, World of Warcraft has many hours of fishing at a pond for the fishing stuff. Yeah. I have, on this character, I haven't picked up fishing or culinarian yet. I also haven't picked up Bard or Archer. And then Gunbreaker, Dark Knight Gunbreaker, Astrologian Sage, Samurai Reaper, Viper, Red Mage, Pictomancer, Blue Mage, Dancer, and Mechanist I can't pick up yet. You can pull a Rose Lalonde and stab shit with a knitting needle. I think if I'm a weaver, I use the little, like, cloth thing, not the actual needle. Yeah, so I use the cloth, not the actual needle. I've been trying to work on, we're trying to work up my Weaver class right now. Hi, Bagel! Back so soon? Tell me, what would our esteemed client have you make for him? I see. When did material-enhanced garments become essential for gladiators, I wonder? Perhaps the talents of the exceedingly wealthy differ from those of the rest of us. Yes, that must be the way of it. And you say he didn't even bother to specify what type of material he'd prefer? Feel free to use any kind. I highly doubt he he will be able to tell the difference. Ah, but a question occurs to me. Are you familiar with materia? Yes, you tell me this every time. Sir, your action is ready, if you would. Well, it appears to be satisfactory. I only hope it will survive my rigorous training regimen. I shall have one of my manservants deliver the payments on the morrow. In lieu of your customer's gratitude, allow me to express mine. Thank you, Bear. I don't doubt that this has been an unenjoyable experience for you, but remember, while we are under no obligation to respect our such clients, we must always be seen to respect their wishes. As I suspect you have begun to realize, apprentices are akin to reality in this city. It is for this reason that our own work is in such great demand. It is, after all, the weaver's task to make the world see the client as the client wishes to be seen. Thanks for the water. Putting in applications is so draining. I'm sorry. You still have work, right? You're just looking for better work? With that in mind, I must congratulate you on a job well done. When I watched that little turd saunter out of here, I almost mistook him for a gladiator. I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm wearing. This is also what I'm wearing. This is also I'm pretty sure what I'm wearing. Yeah, so just give me the money. Damn, I'm like 11,000 XP off of getting the next mission. Alright, I was gonna go do my Dragoon mission, and then I got sidetracked by trying to murder stuff as a rogue and not a ninja. And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling brats. Oh, damn. Those are probably better, but probably not. Yeah, they're not. Because this is dungeon gear. Ah! Now go away, creepy crocodiles. That's suddenly a fuckload of quests around here. It's pleasing to see how readily the dragon stirs within you. You show great potential, Bear. A potential that may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Estinine is no ordinary dragoon. Even when set against the legendary Azures of ages past, the man is considered second to none. Such is his prowess. In fact, that the day he was chosen by the Eye, it was proclaimed that Haldrath, the Dragon's Eye, had been reborn. I mean, not to disparage your skills, Bear, but to pursue Estinine in your current state would be tantamount to suicide. As promised, I shall train you in the way of the Dragoon, that you might face Estinine as an equal. Before we commence, however, it is only fitting that you are edified regarding our origins. It all began a millennium past, when our forebears resided in the South Plains in humble circumstances. The Fury, impressed by the spirit of the ancestors, decided it was meet that she make them her own. So did she appear before Haldrath's ire, a man of courage and integrity named Thornton, and bade him lead her people to the promised land. This is some Sephiroth shit. To what would become the great nation of Ishgard. Their journey brought them to a wide chasm, whereupon Thornton and his people set to building a bridge. It was then that a dark shadow descended upon them, the great worm Nidhogg. Needless to say his own safety, Thornton fearlessly charged at the colossal beast. Alas, he was pushed into the chasm by one of his own, a man seduced by the worm, and fell to his death. Taking up his slain sire's axe, Haldrath hurled himself at Nidhogg, even as tears streamed down his face. The confrontation ended when the young man, his hand guided by Halone, landed a mighty thrust that prized out Nidhogg's eye. With a terrible roar of pain, the great worm took wing and fled, while jubilation reigned below. Ishgard's priceless relic is none other than that eye taken from Nidhogg that day. It is a veritable wellspring of dragon power. Even so removed from its owner, it can exert control over the hearts of men. Haldrath himself felt its malign influence, but his love for justice brooked no corruption, and he rebelled over the power, claiming it for his own. And so it was the first Azure Dragoon was born. Being derived from our foe, the power of the dragon is a thing to be loathed. But as Haldrath proved to us all, so long as our hearts burn with justice, we need not fear being taken in by its thrall. Ah, but what is justice precisely? Justice assumes many shapes and forms, Bear, and none can say that one is greater than the other. So long as you hold fast to your beliefs and stay true to yourself, you learn no room for your power of the dragon to master you. But enough of history. Let us return our attention to the present. A knight by the name of Sir Brucemont will set you to the next stage of your training. Seek him out at Witch Drop. So the adventurer seeks to become a dragoon. Ha! Sir Albrecht speaks of legends and chooses ones and chosen ones, but I would see you prove yourself in a more practical fashion with your lance. Defend yourself. Oh shit. So you're doing class quests right now? Nothing story related? No, I only do story related stuff with Ragnolf. You have some skill, I will give you that. And the glow of your soul crystals, perhaps Sir Albrecht was not wrong about you, after all. Now, return to him, your training here is complete. I feel like that was a waste of my time. I really wish Dragonhead had a... Oh. I wish down here had a freaking crystal, I swear. Basically, because, you know, he doesn't do a lot of classes. He's staying with Ninja. Well, I know he wants to pick up a few other classes later, like Reaper and Dark Knight. But, because he's only, like, Ninja right now, he doesn't really do the side quests or anything. So he's kind of blasting through the story, and I'm always behind him. So I'm trying to get the side quests and all that kind of shit done on weekdays when he's not when we're not playing together. Damn, all my gift subs are expiring. The soul of the dragon grows ever stronger within you, Bear. Clearly, your trial was a rousing success. I need only observe your crystal to know as much. Yes, though you have only just begun to walk the path of the dragoon, it is clear the process, the talent to become Estonine's equal. Go forth and make the powers you have obtained your own. When the time is right, we shall proceed with your training. What does that allow me to do? Right, that one. Hey guys, want to see something cool and fun with this new ability I learned? Now this will surely kill me, right? Nope, I'm down here now. I thought you would be blitzing through the main story stuff too, honestly. Well, no, because I need to do all these quests and shit too. I should become a proper ninja. Like, Regal, have you seen my other character? Right, I can get Shulgrians around here. From Bongo Zongo. That's a great name, Bongo Zongo. Ho there, Bear. We've a rough job ahead of us, and that's a fact. Matters are tangled enough with that Milalan Mort snapping at our heels, but we still managed to gabble the first trinket without too much fuss. Buying back them 2 treasures, though, that'll be a different story. Once the stray gets here, I'll explain what, or more to the point, who we're up against. Alright, we have 2 baubles left on the list, the Silver Sorrows and the Black Sarcophagus. Let's see where we're at. Oi, Paramu's got 2. Underfoot, he's still looking to whittle the tail between that bleeding sarcophagus. He'll not be cloying that sticker until we've at least an inkling as to what the bloody thing looks like. And treasures aside, I've been doing some digging of my own in these executioner alleys of the grinning curs. I'm afraid the name weren't no coincidence. Barrett, you've heard of the bloody executioners, I hope. It seems the curs was feeding from them fable of one of the nation's greatest pirate powers. This ain't no ordinary crew of cutthroats, lad. With Limzilla Minsa and the bloody executioner's will to power and influence second only to the Admiral himself. They was none too fond of Merlwib on her prohibition on piracy, and it was only the overwhelming threat posed by the Garlean Empire that eventually convinced them to play nice with the Thelocracy. But pirates ain't ones to play nice for long. Now that Hilfer ain't around to helm the ship, the solidarity of the Blood Executioners has begun to show cracks. All the strongest captains and lieutenants have begun to form their own factions, and they're scrabbling to claim the top chair for themselves. Of course, not one bloody cove can agree with another on which way the executioners ought to sail. Among these new factions, though, is a group that will be pushing to break free of the Admiral's grip completely. Turns out these reformists, as they call themselves, was one of them took the grinning curs under their wing. Which means they've got possession of the last two treasures we've yet to cloy. Rumors around town say that even for executioners, these cloves are bloody and ruthless and not to be crossed. We should sit out this one, Jack. Piss on Malala's contest ain't worth this kind of grief. We'd be inviting the wrath of the crew so large and dangerous that even Admiral ain't keeping on coming to blows with them if they ever came after us. Large or small, it does not matter. They broke the code when they hit that Maelstrom tub. Aye, the grinning curs are paying for that crime, but we'd be poor sodden excuses for rogues if we let the real culprits carry on unpunished. I mean, to see this job to the end, and that means biting back with treasures and handing out property justice to them as deserve it. But Jack, listen, with all the infighting going on at present, us stabbing a short blade into one faction's toe ain't like it bringing the whole executioner crew down on our heads. Besides, them reformist buggers are so far split from the main mob that they've been avoiding the city altogether. Now, it's about time we got to work. Bear, you're to track down our black market contract. I set him to look into the Kur's new allies a while back, so you shouldn't have some answers for us by now. The veil has lifted by a short southerly this morning. That'll put the old man at his haunt in lower Lanaska. Here, take this sack of blunt and pay a visit to a house of sticks. That's kobold territory if you don't know. The old man bribes him with ore and hires the biggest and meanest sods as bodyguards. Just be ready for your approach to be challenged. Alright. But I think that's where I'm going to leave today's episode. I've been going for about 3 hours. So, I think that's enough for now. I'm going to put up the stream ending. But thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you for the raids, Black Wolf Befaris and Amber Bear. That means a lot to me. Let's go find ourselves a raid target. And I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll be tomorrow around noon or 1 depending on how I'm feeling. I'm gonna be finishing off Resident Evil 4 Remake. Who do I want to read? I'm gonna raid into... I don't know if I've raided into him yet. I'm gonna raid Doodle Den. He's doing some sketches. But thank you all for joining me, and of course, Bear is with you is my raid message, and I'll see you all guys next time. Bye bye. I don't think they canceled the raid. Alright, I think he... Man, I think this is the second time... God damn it, I think he just logged off. Alright, fine. Let's go with calzones.